Hello, Neve here from Hook Crochet. In this tutorial you will learn how to crochet this beautiful necklace. This necklace is a traditional Irish crochet edging pattern which I've simply turned into a necklace. So what you'll need is some beads. You'll need some little seed beads that will fit your crochet cotton. So you can pick up these beads in any craft store, and what you'll need as well is a beading needle. So if you have a beading needle, great. Otherwise, I just use a small sewing needle. And you will need some crochet cotton. I've worked this one that I'm wearing in a number 20 crochet cotton. So it's quite fine. It's a little bit finer than number 10 crochet cotton, which we're going to work with today. And so it's turned out smaller. The cotton we're going to use today is a number 10 crochet cotton. I'm going to use white, but you can use any colour you want. And you will create a necklace like this, which is about between 20 and 21 inches long, so a little bit longer than the one I'm wearing, which is only about 18 inches long. Okay, so with my crochet cotton I'm going to use a 1.5mm hook, and that will create your necklace, and then you'll need to finish it with some clasps. So I've got these little lobster clasps which I've had for years. You can pick them up in any craft store, or you can just simply upcycle an old necklace. It works just the same. So you stitch the clasp into the back of your necklace and it just creates a really lovely professional finish. So a really nice piece to make, not too difficult. It's only worked in chains and double crochets. So give it a go and let me know how you get on. I hope it works out, and best of luck with it. Okay, let's crochet. So before we begin, I just wanted to show you the difference between the two necklaces. This one here on the left is done in a number 20 crochet cotton, so it's worked out finer and smaller, ideal for a petite person or something like that. But I just wanted to show you the design of this one. This is the design we're going to work with today. So each necklace has 15 of these triangle-y bits of from the edging, which is going to have one little bead on the top of each. So each one needs 3 beads. So you need 45 beads in total. On this one I worked 4 beads into each motif. But I think the 3 beads works out best. You can do whichever you want, but the tutorial today is going to focus on the 3 beads, but it will end up the same size as this necklace right here. So I'm going to move these out of the way and get our crochet cotton. So I've got my number 10 crochet cotton and a little beading needle. Actually, it's not a beading needle at all. I'm just using a sewing needle. I'm currently in Portugal with my family, travelling around Europe in our camper van, but I didn't bring all my bits with me and I forgot my beading needles. But this one works just fine, just so long as you're not using super fine beads. So I think we'll stick with black beads. I'm gonna use these ones right here. These are quite nice. So we need 45 beads in total. So we're gonna thread on 45 beads onto our crochet cotton, and a couple more just in case. So I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to speed up the video right now, and we'll get to work once we string on all our beads. Now, so I've just strung on, I think, 48 beads onto my crochet cotton. So it's supposed to be just 45, but just always do a couple extra just in case we lost count somewhere. It has happened. All right, and we're ready to get our yarn onto our hook now. So slip stitch your number 10 crochet cotton onto your 1.5mm hook. And we're ready to begin. So we're going to work, first of all, a foundation chain of 185 chain. So yarn over hook and pull it through 185 times. So I'm going to fast forward this bit and I'll meet you at the end of the 185. Don't worry if you lost count somewhere. You know, it's the ends will be just for tying on the lobster clasps, so you don't have to go back, and it doesn't have to be 185 exactly. If it's one or two out, that's totally fine. And okay, so I'll see you when we reach our 185 chain. Right, so having just completed 185 chain, that's about how long our necklace is going to be. So if you want it longer, add some extra chain. That's absolutely fine. We're going to stick with the 20-inch necklace, but if you need to add some chain, do. Just make it as long as you need to. It'll all work out the same. Each of these triangle-y bits are 9 chain long. So keep, you know, adding in groups of 9 chain, and it'll all work out just the same. So we did 185 chain. I'm pretty sure I lost count in there somewhere, so there could be an extra few, but that is fine. No problem. Now we're going to work back the chain. So into the first chain there, sorry, we're going to work a double crochet. Actually, 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 chain. So 5 double crochet here altogether. That's 2. I'm picking up 2 loops of the chain, so it's not too bulky on the inside of the necklace. 4 and 5. So this is how long the end bit is going to be, where we're going to stitch on our clasp or our ring. Now we're going to work our first little bit of edging there, which is going to be 9 into 9 chain, or 9 double crochet long. So we've got to work 9 more double crochet. Just keep 9 in your head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, missed that one. Go again. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wish there was an easier way to do a foundation. 8 and 9. It's always the slowest bit, I find. Now we're going to work back. So we need to make these first 2 loops. So they're all going to be 5 chain loops. All of these rings are 5 chains. So 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the work. Work a double crochet into the 4th double crochet back. So I'm not counting this one at the base of the chain. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now get a double crochet into that one right there. Then 5 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a double crochet into the 4th double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet in there. Now we're going to turn the work again, so the work is facing us. And into the first 5 chain loop, we're going to work 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to string on a bead. So I'm going to slide some beads up here. They tend to fall down to your ball. Okay, so slide a few beads up there and keep them near. So I'm just going to simply chain a bead on there. Now, traditionally, this would have been a picot, like a 3-chain picot. You can find a tutorial to do a picot in my list. But today in this tutorial, we're working with beads. So I'm going to pull the bead down tight to the stitch and then yarn over hook and pull it through like a chain or a slip stitch. So there we have it. Now, back into the 5 chain loop. We're going to continue working double crochets, and we have 5 more to do. So each 5 chain loop is going to have 8 double crochet in total. 4 and 5. Lovely. So there's our bead on the first loop. Now into the next loop we're going to work 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Then we need to make the middle loop, so we're going to work back again. We need to do 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the work, back is facing, and back into the third double crochet from the last loop. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to work a double crochet. So getting a double crochet in there, and then turn the work again. Now we're going to work 1 bead in the middle of this 5 chain loop. So like I said, each 5 chain loop has 8 double crochet, so we'll work 4 up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I got the beads here somewhere, so I'm going to slide a bead up here with my thumb, nice and tight to the stitch, and then yarn over hook and make a little chain. There we go. And 4 double crochet down the other side into the same 5 chain loop. 3 and 4. Lovely. So we've done 3 double crochet into this loop, so we're going to do another 2 and get a bead on. So 2 double crochet into the next 5 chain loop. Oops, missed that. So there's 2, and then we're going to slide on another bead. So sliding a bead up there and get a nice tight chain to secure that bead there. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet, and we've got 3 left to finish this 5 chain loop. 1, 2, 3. So there's 8 double crochet in each of those. So there we have it. That's basically going to be our necklace. We're going to continue in this pattern the whole way along. In between each of these triangle-y things is going to be 3 double crochet. So I'm going to work 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 chain. There we go. There's 3 double crochet in those 3 chain, which will create this space between these triangle-y motifs. Now we're ready to work our next 9 chain, 9 double crochet group. So let's work 1 double crochet into each of the next 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, 7, 8, and 1 more, 9. Now we're going to create our second group. So 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the work into the 4th double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Work a double crochet. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work a double crochet into the 4th double crochet. 2, 3, 4. So there's still that 3 double crochet space between these motifs. Now turn the work again so it's facing. So we're going to work 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3 into the 5 chain space, then a bead. Where's my beads at? These beads feel kind of heavy on my yarn. It's pulling a little bit, but sometimes they're heavy and sometimes they're light, depending on what they're made of. These ones must be glass. So I'm going to work a chain right around this bead. So pull the bead in nice and tight to your stitch and get a chain or slip stitch on there, and then finish this with 5 more double crochet. Five double crochet. So that's 1 loop done. Into the next loop we're going to work 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Then a 5 chain loop back to the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Turn the work and get a double crochet into the 3rd double crochet on the other loop, bridging the 2 together. Now turn the work again so it's facing you, and we'll do 1 bead on the middle of this loop. So 4 double crochet, then a bead and 4 double crochet into this top loop. So there's 4 double crochet. Pull a bead down nice and tight, come back, there we go, and chain it in to secure it down there. Then 4 more double crochet into that 5 chain space. 3 and 4. Now into the last loop we've got 2 double crochet to do, then a bead on, and 3 double crochet to bring us back to our chain. 3 double crochet. So there's our second one. It's shaping up. Shouldn't take too long. It's a nice little pattern. So I'll do 1 more and then we'll speed it up. So 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 into each of the next 3 chain to make the space between these triangle-y things. I don't really know what to call them. Now working on our next 3 5 chain group thingies, we're going to do 9 double crochet, 1 into each of the next 9 chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then working back, we need to make 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Turn the work so the back is facing the back of those double crochets, and work a double crochet into the 4th double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet in there. Then again 5 chain and a double crochet into the 4th double crochet. Make sure you've got the 3 double crochet space so that's nice and even. Then turn the work again so it's facing. Now into the first 5 chain loop we're going to work 3 double crochet, then a bead, so 3 double crochet, then slide a bead up and chain it into place nice and tight, and 5 double crochet back into the loop. So there's 8 altogether. Only 8 double crochet into each of these 5 chain loops. Keep it simple. Into the next 5 chain loop, we've got to do 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Then 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Turn the work. Double crochet into the third one on the opposite 5 chain or 8 double crochet group. 1, 2, 3. So get a double crochet into that one. Turn the work again so it's facing you. And now half and half into this 5 chain group. We were going to work 4 double crochet, then a bead, four double crochet, then a bead, chain the bead in, so pull that bead in nice and tight, then yarn over hook around the bead and pull it through. There's lots of ways of crocheting beads on, but I think this way works best for this necklace. And 4 double crochet down the other side. Now 2 double crochet into the next 5 chain group or loop, 2 double crochet and another bead. And 3 double crochet to finish this one. 1, 2, 3. Now double crochet into the next chain. Actually 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 chain. That's your space between these loopy groups. And then we're going to continue on. So you're going to work again 9 double crochet and then work back your 2 loops and then work over the first loop and half of the next loop and then back around to create your third one and finish it off. So we're going to work in this pattern the whole way to the end, and I'm going to fast forward this bit and keep working, and I'll see you at the other side where we'll finish off our necklace. Alright, good luck with it. Ta-da! So I'm coming to the end of my necklace now. It's a little bit twisty at the moment, but we'll straighten that out when we're finished. And I'm just about to work my last group of 3 5 chain loops. So I've done my 3 double crochet for the space between, and now I have to work 9 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. Do you know, while I'm at it, I'm actually going to crochet over this tail piece as well, because we won't be using this. We'll need to be threading it in anyway at the end. So if you just fold it back over itself, we can crochet over that as well. Now, and that just saves us the bother of threading it through at the end. Jeez, I lost my count. So 1, 2, 3. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we can work our 2 loops back to finish our last 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 4th one there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're nearly at the end of our necklace, and we'll do the straightening out of the whole thing at the end. Now I'm just about to work the last group of 3 loops. So I've done the 3 double crochet space. Now I've got 9 more to do, 9 more double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. You know what, at this stage now I think I'm going to work over this string as well, the end string. It just saves the bother of threading it in at the end. So fold that back on itself and crochet over that as well. So that's just multitasking. 6, 7, 8, and last one, 9. Oh bugger. I should have 4 chain spaces at the end, but obviously I missed one. There's only 3, but you know, it doesn't actually matter. It's just fine. So 5 chain. Turn the work and get a double crochet into the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet into the 4th double crochet. Now turn the work so she's facing, and we're going to do our 3 double crochet here, then a bead, and get a bead on, come back, there we go, followed by 5 double crochet into the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now 3 double crochet into the next 5 chain space. 1, 2, and 3, then 5 chain. Turn the work, double crochet into the 3rd double crochet of the previous loop there. Then 4 double crochet, bead, and 4 double crochet into that loop. 4 double crochet, slide a bead up, chain it on, and 4 double crochet into the same loop. And 4. So 8 double crochet there. Now 2 double crochet into the next one, and a bead, and 3 double crochet to finish it. 1, 2, and 3. Now we only have 3 chain left at the very beginning, so I'm going to work a double crochet into the 1st and 2nd one. If you had any more, just keep working double crochets into them, it's still fine. And I'm just going to do a slip stitch into the 1st one. Try and pick up the 2 loops. There we go, and slip stitch. So where's my scissors at? I'm going to cut this now. I still have a couple of beads on my thread, I'll leave that there. So I'm going to cut that, not too long, but you know, about the length of maybe 1.5 crochet hooks, and pull it through. So now at this stage I'm going to pull this in and cut this off, because that's just going to get in my way. So I'm going to cut that, that's already threaded through. And there we have our necklace. So untwist it, give it a pull so that you get the nice shape on it. It's so hard wearing, cotton. So hard wearing. So don't be afraid to give it a tug, and if it gets dirty or perfumey or anything like that, just stick it in the washing machine. Absolutely fine. I stick these in the wash all the time. So some of the beads may seem a little off to one side, so just pull them all around so they're all centered. They should be all in the center, like so. So now we've got this end, which has our string on. I'm going to grab a sewing needle, and on one end we're going to sew on a clasp, and on the other end we're going to sew on a ring. So where are they? They're here. So I'm going to pull out one of these clasps right here. Get the hook through and just stitch it into place. I'm not an expert sewer or anything like that, just stitch it in rough enough, it's okay. I'm just going to do it twice, I think that's good enough. So pull it nice and tight and then stitch it securely into one side. Like so. And then I'm going to just sew down through the middle of a couple of stitches to hide this thread. Like so. Perfect. Now this is even long enough so I can do the other side. So I'm going to cut this now, right here. And there we have our clasp on one side. And I'm going to use this same thread to sew a ring on it. So I think I've got my rings here. You could even crochet a ring, you know, get artistic with it. Or I always collect all my old necklaces and have all my family doing it for me as well. Nothing ever goes to waste. Okay, so to save me stitching in the last bit, I'm going to work this through at the back of a couple of stitches. 3 stitches there. And pull it up. Oh, did that really too tight. Hold on. There we got it. Okay, and secure that down with my thumb. Okay. Now, there we go. Ready to stitch this bit on. Hook through the loop, and the same as before, I'm just going to hook through the loop twice. Should be plenty to keep that nice and fastened. And once more. Pull it super tight, and then do a nice little finishing stitch at the end. I actually don't know what this is called. And that's it. Ready to cut off and present your new necklace. Wear it yourself or give it as a gift. Or sell it. I've sold loads of these in my Etsy shop online and various craft fairs too. They go really well because they're so fancy looking and they don't take too long to make. So that's it now. I'm going to cut this after I get this through here. Like so. Cut the 2 sides. There. And there. And you have yourself a beautiful necklace. So if you want, you can get a hot iron on top of this to really press it down with some starch maybe if you want, but honestly it doesn't need it. I don't think anyway. Just pull it all into place and there you have it. So I hope that all worked out for you, and do subscribe to the channel. We've got loads more tricks coming up, so the very best of luck with it, and I hope it all works out. Bye.